Good evening, and thank you for joining us. The next president of the United States arrives in the nation's capital tonight, facing a city on lockdown and a country in crisis. With just hours to go until Joe Biden's inauguration, Washington is walled off by 25,000 members of the National Guard. A reminder of the unprecedented security threat right here. While across the country, the death toll from the coronavirus has now passed 400,000. And tonight, look at this. For the first time, the National Mall is being illuminated in memory of all those lives lost. And as we come on the air, there are several stunning new developments in that expanding investigation into the January 6th attack on the Capitol. 12 members of the National Guard assigned to secure tomorrow's swearing in have been pulled from their posts, including 2 accused of having links to extremist groups. And the FBI is now warning that members of the fringe group QAnon may even try to pose as guardsmen tomorrow, trying to launch an insider attack. And tonight, prosecutors have charged a Virginia man with conspiracy in the assault on the Capitol, saying that he helped organize dozens of people in the days leading up to the insurrection, even communicating with them as they stormed the Capitol. So as you can see, we've got a lot of new reporting tonight ahead of tomorrow's big inauguration. Our team is standing by. CBS's Ed O'Keefe is going to lead us off tonight from here in Washington. Good evening, Ed.
Good evening, Nora. Aides to the president-elect say they know he's facing multiple crises, political divisions that caused that violence at the U.S. Capitol, a struggling economy, and, of course, the pandemic. Tonight, his first stop here in Washington was at that memorial to the pain and suffering endured by so many Americans.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
The Lincoln Memorial aglow tonight with 400 8-foot-tall lights surrounding the reflecting pool. The president-elect honoring the more than 400,000 dead since the start of the pandemic, part of a nationwide tribute to the fallen.
To heal, we must remember. It's hard sometimes to remember, but that's how we heal. It's important to do that as a nation. That's why we're here today.
Mr. Biden is preparing for an inauguration day upended by COVID-19 and security concerns, with Washington locked down like never before. There will be no public spectators in attendance and a mostly empty National Mall, protected by 25,000 National Guard. The president-elect and his family will begin their day with a church service at the Cathedral of St. Matthew the Apostle. Then it's off to the U.S. Capitol, where Mr. Biden will deliver his inaugural address, a speech calling for unity and healing, with a direct appeal to the former president's supporters. Vice President-elect Kamala Harris will be sworn in by Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor, and Mr. Biden by Chief Justice John Roberts. Lady Gaga will sing the national anthem. Jennifer Lopez and Garth Brooks are also set to perform. Later, the Bidens will head across the Potomac River to Arlington National Cemetery to lead a wreath-laying at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, with former Presidents Clinton, Bush, and Obama, and their wives. From there, the new president and vice president will be escorted by troops to the White House, followed by a virtual inaugural parade. COVID had already canceled the inaugural balls, so the Bidens will celebrate with a concert led by Bruce Springsteen. This afternoon, the president-elect gave an emotional goodbye speech to his home state of Delaware.
Excuse the emotion, but when I die, Delaware will be written on my heart.
Mr. Biden spoke at the National Guard base named for his late son, Beau, an Iraq War veteran. He had often dreamed of seeing him in the White House.
I only have one regret. He's not here, because we should be introducing him as president.
Mr. Biden is well aware that his inauguration is going to be unlike any other in modern times, and so are the challenges awaiting him. That's why he's planning to take immediate executive action to help the struggling economy and, of course, fight the pandemic. Nora?
Ed O'Keefe from outside the White House, thank you.